This is the art abstract wall in my home studio, and I almost painted this wall white, but because I was able to feel the fear and do it anyway, I now have a beautiful, bold, colorful wall that I enjoy looking at every day.
So instead of painting this whole wall white and totally hating the whole process, I decided to do something that I wanted to do, even though it scared me. I had these thoughts of like, what are you doing? It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna have to like paint over it anyway, and then you're gonna have to go back to white. Like, you're gonna just waste time. But I had this just like strong, I'd already decided that I was gonna try it.
I literally used whatever wall paint I had on hand that matched the color scheme of my office, and I just used large brushes and put the paint on the wall in random directions and areas. And these are the very beginning stages of the wall where I was still wondering if this was crazy or brilliant.
So I had to just like put that fear, those doubts aside and do it. Because I knew if I just painted the wall white, I would always kind of feel this sense of frustration. Like, what would it have been like? I just felt the fear and went for it anyway. And let me tell you, in the beginning, when I had the first, coats of color on it, I was still like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. What is my husband gonna think? Just, all kinds of these thoughts that we have, these fears that we have around creating something new and doing something new. A lot of times I feel those things when I'm trying something totally new outside of the box. But I did think to myself, like, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, it may have been horrible, but I would have just painted over it. Maybe I had to use a primer to cover up all the bold, bright colors and then just paint it white. It would have been a waste of time, but not the end of the world. But anyway, that's not what happened. It ended up being awesome, and I have this beautiful art wall to look at every day.
So after I decided that I was starting to love my wall more and more, I started adding more elements like typography, a poem that I wrote about my childhood, stencils, and different mark making techniques. I used art brushes to create different marks and paint pens to also draw things like hearts and scribbles and different design elements throughout the mural. I created this cozy little spot in front of these two windows with a futon that I already had, some blankets, throws, and lots of pillows. It's now my favorite place to relax, read art books, and sketch. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe for more bold and colorful DIY.